For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Saltals and family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we're gonna go over how you can earn yourself an auctionable 99 for free. Now the method to get this 99 overall draft player for free is gonna be fairly simple. There's quite a few different steps we can use to obtain some free 97s and free 95s, which is then going to eventually allow us to get a 99 absolutely free. Now as we get into these sets right here, leave a like if you have not yet already. It helps out the channel so much, and let's get into how these sets work, guys. Now for every single 99 in the game, whether that be Reggie Bush or Deion Sanders, some of the best cards in this game, or someone like Ben Roethlisberger, not a good quarterback, you need the exact same requirements. Now that is going to be two 97 draft players and a 95, and there are a whole bunch of ways to get these 97s and 95s for free. That's what I'm going to go over at the start of the video to make sure you guys have gotten as many of these free players as possible. And if you have yet to get any of these 97s or 95s, go pick them up and you can add them to these sets and get the players for free. And then at the end of the video, what I want to do is give you guys some examples of how you can get these players for really cheap, in the case that maybe you have like two 97s and you're missing a 95, or you're missing like 1 to 2 players to go into the sets. So let's get started with the most simple way to get these free players. I'm sure a lot of you guys have done these challenges already. These challenges are going to give you not only a 99 overall player, which is going to be a random nat card, but they are also going to give you enough pieces to construct your choice of an auctionable 99. Now as you can see, solo challenge sequence number 1 is going to give you a nat 97, solo sequence number 2 gives you a nat 97, and solo sequence number 3 is going to give you a nat 95. Now if you want tips to beat the solos quick, I'll leave a video linked in the description which will definitely help you guys out. But as you guys can see, all you need to do is play through these challenges to get your free 99, or to essentially get 2 free 99s, and make sure you guys play these challenges. They are a little bit of a grind. You don't need to do them all in one day. Take a few days, go through maybe a sequence every day, and in no time you'll have all those players which you can then use on the set. Now I personally did use my other two 97 overall packs to make some free coins off of before. If you're in that situation, I'll show you guys what to do at the end of the video, but I do have my 95 overall player right here. We'll select this card and we can use this card on the sets. This is a fantasy pack. It doesn't really matter which one you take because all these players are going to go into the set. We'll take my guy T.S. Hill from the New Orleans Saints. Hopefully it's not the start of this year, but hey, free 97 Taysom or free 95 Taysom, which we can then use in the sets. And now another way to get a free player is going to be through the missions right here. If we go to the NFL draft and go on over to our house rules, you guys will see that in the house rules there's a chance to get another 97 for free. Now if we go to the house rules, you can see at 25 wins you're going to get yourself a 97. Now these wins are going to take a little bit of time. I don't know if I'm going to grind through them. I might just buy one of the players for cheap or use one of the methods for cheap to get the 97s, and we'll maybe do it that way. But if you are looking to grind and you want to get one of these 97s, you can definitely do this through the house rules. You also get an 89 plus pack. You're going to get a couple of other 89 plus packs through the solos. I believe you will end up getting 3 of them. I'd honestly just sell off those players and take the free coins. Majority of the time it's not going to be worth it. Maybe if you get a 97 or get a 95 out of that pack, then you can use it on the sets and actually maybe make 2 of the players for free. But right here, as you guys can see, at 25 wins, that is going to give you the nat 97, which you can then use on the sets. 10 days on the house rules, so you really only need to get like 3 or 4 wins per day. Probably wouldn't take you that long. I honestly might do that, might just get a few wins per day instead of grind through all them. But if you are looking for a free 97, you can do that through here. You're also going to get yourself 30k for free as you go through these. So those are all the ways to get your players for free, and assuming you guys did those methods, you're going to have a whole bunch of free players which you can simply go into the sets for and select any of these players. There's a lot of good cards in here. If you guys are interested in a video where I go over my favorite 99s or kind of my like top 7 99s that I think everyone should be looking to pick up, I will definitely do that if you're interested, because there's some underrated players in here. Like this card right here, this Amobi Okoye. I'm sure you guys wouldn't think of him, but this guy has crazy stats for a defensive tackle. So there's some really good cards in here. I think what we're going to do is complete the Deion Sanders. This is by far the best player. We're putting the Taysom into here, and now what I want to do is show you guys the cheapest way to get 97s and the cheapest way to get a 95 if you're in that situation. Now to get our 97s, as you guys can see, these 97 overall players are currently selling for about 190 to 200k, and that is a lot of coins for a 97. That's a lot of coins that we don't want to spend. So if we go into the sets right here and we take a look at the prices of these set piece cards, these 95s, you will see that these cards are only selling for 80k. So if we do the math right there, all you need is 2 of these 95s. That's 160k to construct the 97. That could honestly be a coin making method, but we're going to use it as a way to get the 97s for cheap, and we're going to get 2 of these 97s right here, which we are then going to use in the Deion Sanders set. 74k for DJ Chark. That is an awesome deal. I'm probably gonna go into the auction block and I'll start sniping some of the 95s for the best deal possible, and then what I want to do is actually complete the Dion set. Now, I was just doing a little bit of math because I was curious, as we're on this filter right here, refreshing and waiting for snipes. If we were to buy all of our 95 overall players, we didn't get any cards for free in this entire method. It would cost us 400k to construct these cards. Now, these cards right now are selling for 500k when you complete the 99. So if you want the player for cheap, or you really want any of these 99s in the game, the best way possible to go about getting them is hands down gonna be doing the sets. You can get the sets done for around 400k, which is an absolutely great deal. We're a little bit slow on the Dalvin Tomlinson snipe. It might take a while to get these snipes, but it is definitely worth it to refresh on this filter and try and get these 95s. You can turn it into a coin making method if you want to, because a lot of the 99s, they are selling for about 500 to 550k, and if you just get these 95s to complete the set, well, then you're spending only a total cost of 400,000 coins, which is a lot cheaper to get these players. We get the DJ Chark right there. We need 4 of these cards. I'll see you guys once I land all the snipes, and then we're going to get into the stats. We're going to start to construct some 97s, and then we're going to construct that Deion Sanders for very, very cheap at the end of the video. It is going to be much cheaper than if we were to buy the card, and all we did was actually get one free player, one free 95. If you guys have some 97s, maybe you have like 197 or 297s, then you definitely want to do this method. So there we go, guys. We have all of our players. We didn't have to spend a whole ton on these cards, and in the case that the price of the 95s have gone up a little bit, it is also worth a check on this filter. Now, I don't really recommend this one right here, but you can construct your 95s for cheap potentially. If you want to take some refreshes on this, you know, maybe you can find these cards up for 40k. If you find them for 40k, then you can use them in the set, and you're actually gonna be able to get the 95s for 80, which is the price point that we did want. So yeah, definitely something you guys can try out. It doesn't matter which set you do for the 97s. We have all the 95s that we need right here. We'll get this Wyatt Teller, but any of the draft 97s are going to be eligible for the 99 set. So as you can see, we'll take the Wyatt Teller, and then again, one more set right here before we do have the 97s that we need to complete our Deion Sanders and get an absolutely juiced up corner, the best corner in this game. You don't even need to power him up. I honestly might power down the Deion. I'm not exactly so sure what I'm going to do just yet, but go into our first rounders right here. Here is the Deion Sanders set, and we are getting a 99 overall for very cheap. All we needed to do was snipe 4 of our 95s. We got one of them for free. You guys can get a whole bunch more free cards if you do all the solos and saved up, or maybe if you do the head-to-head seasons, you can actually get another one of the 97s for free. But here is Deion Sanders and Deion Sanders power up. That is what I wanted to show you guys in today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Scroll down and leave a like if you did. Hit that sub button if you're new, and until next time, boys, I'm out. Peace.
So out.